ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Create Mod tutorial. First off, I would like to give you all a massive shout out and a huge thank you for blowing up my first tutorial video up to 125 views. By far the most viewed video I have on my channel. I'm new at this, I'm young, and I'm starting out, and I appreciate the love. I love it. So thank you all for that. And so before we get started on tunnels and the crazy things they do, I'm going to read my favorite comment from the last video from Magni Lindholm. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but his comment was poo. Just poo. I appreciate that. Makes sense. We all have to do it. So thanks for the love, and poo to you too. Before we move on, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and mash that bellaristo. So first thing we're going to look at today is tunnels. Now, I think we all know the general work of tunnels, right? Like they're connected and stuff goes in and comes out. So if I were to go over here and throw all these items in this chest, boop, 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 they're going to go on the belt. We're going to see them come out, and they're going to come out their respective spots. This is decent for setting up quick sorters or quick machines. You know, we all kind of get the general vicinity of, you know, how this works. They're disappearing for some reason. They're all right here, right? So we put them in, they come out. You know, we'll do it again just for show purposes. So nothing too terribly fancy about that. That's just the common, normal use of how this is going to function for you. You're going to sort your stuff. You can make that into sorters. Fun. But that's not abusing it. But why do they work this way? That's the trick. A lot of people don't know this. Is a nice little secret tip. Is these work this way because when they're in a chain like this, so when they're connected along a string of belts, which can be time consuming, they share an inventory. So there's a really awesome trick we can do here. So if I put in just an item, it's going to pop out first one available, right? Just popped right out right there. I don't know how far it flung it, but there it is. It flung it way over here. Okay, so it's going to come out the first one available, but they have this filter option. So if we set a filter way down here, and we put this item in here, a really high-speed belt, this thing's going to go in, and by the time we get, it's already over. Look at that. Instant transportation from one end to the other. Show that again, because if you blink, you miss it. Literally in the time it takes us to drop this item, fly, we're in create mode. Look, it's there. It's already there. That fast. Instantly. So what this allows you to do is some crazy, crazy stuff. Because these are all linked with one inventory. It's epic. Well, what if we need to take it around corners? That's super easy. We just set a filter outputting there, filter outputting there. Take this same bad boy. We're going to throw it on the belt this time. Boop, it goes in. And boop, it's out there. Because these, as long as you have a belt going into the side, it'll just go out right into this next block. So this shared inventory will output to here and output to this shared inventory. So we can instantly transport things, or near instantly transport things, around our base. There's a little delay when you have to get it to switch at a junction, but not much. That's still faster than any other item transportation mechanism in the game. But, you know, how is this useful? Well, because of these bad boys. So Shulker Boxes make this nuts. Now, it is a costly endeavor to do this, but what I have set up here is a lovely example of, let's imagine for a moment that this is blown up across your world in the sky or in the ground, and you have a team of players, and you assign each player a colored Shulker box. Okay? So we got each of these representing a player's base. All right, so this is my base. I'm here at my base, and I want to send items to my buddies. Well, I can load these colored Shulker boxes in here, and because the way the system works, all of these are going to distribute at damn near instant speed to their appropriate bases. So magenta came out here, light blue came out here. That's the magenta transfer. Orange came out here, and then purple and white came out here. Well, how does this work? How do we get them over here when we have two? Well, we just use a filter and put on the accept list of this filter that we want it to allow both those colors of shulker boxes to come out. So this again has that shared inventory. So they come in here, this goes poop poop, spits them both out. They go onto this belt here. We make a T section. And now, because they have a shared inventory, the moment they come in here, the purple one has to go that way and the white one has to go that way. So if this is Jack's base, this is John's base, this is Jill's base, this is Sam's base way down here, and this is Hank's base over here, you can instantly send groups of items to your friends across a server with a giant chain of awesome tunnels at almost instant speed, damn near, very close to. So you can do this on a massive, massive scale. It gets really awesome when you do it with chunk loaders. If you have chunk loaders on your server, this gets super crazy because the only drawback to this process is that when the chunks are unloaded between the chains, if you scale this up to massive size, they won't transfer until those chunks load in. So you have to keep it within a certain range. But if you build your bases decently close to each other, you can do some awesome, awesome stuff. Or you just want to shoot this around to different farms, different sections of your base. You can build these catacomb-like structures. And there's probably cooler ways to link these up. I just did it quick, dirty, and easy. So there you have it, guys. Fast, easy, and useful. So tunnels share an inventory, and because of that, using the filter system, you can send items all over the place. You can transfer them all over your base, and using shulker boxes with your tunnels just allows you to send massive amounts of items at instant speed all over the place, whether it's all over your base or all over a server. Using chunk loaders, if you use a chunk loader mod, I highly recommend it. And until next time, eat some gold.